Hello, Captains, and welcome back to Let's Play Star Trek Online Romulan Faction 2018 as a Reman character, playing on Advanced Difficulty. So, we are taking off right from where we left off in the last episode, and we just did the Helix in the last episode. We gained a Science Officer, and we leveled up, and we are Lieutenant 7. And we are flying our Tavaros starship here, and it's proving so far to be a good starship, so we will see as we continue with the next mission today. And we've got Crossroads at Cretaris is going to be the next one. It says the Remans retreated to the remote Cretaris system in the turbulent times after Shinzon's rebellion. Gain their trust and you'll gain a new ally. Many Remans settled on Cretaris after the fallout from Shinzon Rebellion. While they were safe from the destruction of Romulus and Remus, Cretaris is a bleak world with little in the way of habitable land. There are ample mineral deposits, which the Remans mine and sell for food and other necessities, but their lives there are harsh and unforgiving. Anyone who could survive on Cretaris for as long as the Remans have has strength. We could use that strength in our search for a homeworld, and I know the Remans have no love for the Tal Shiar. Go to Cretaris, talk to the Remans, show them we are sincere and that we need their support. Proceed to Cretaris system. We're going to get an RCS accelerator, a new impulse engine, Mark II, Viril, which is an engineering character. We need a bridge officer, an engineering bridge officer. So that's
counting on you.
Excellent. All right, let's go to Cretaris. Warp 5 still. We're slowly building up our bridge officers. We now have Satra, and I haven't done anything with her since the last video. I like her outfit actually. I could leave that for right now. She does need a body armor though. She has only a shield and a weapon, no body armor. So hopefully we'll get some drops or something in this next mission I can use. We've still got 3 of 4, and I got Tov and Kev. 2 tacticals and a science right now, including myself. And then on ground, just those 3 for right now, and so we'll get a engineering character this time. And that's good because I need one. I don't have that power right now, but I could use it. All ensign powers, obviously, right now. And that's pretty much it. We just wait till we get here and do this mission. I do like this singularity recharge ability right here. That paid off really well in the last mission, and I see how I can use it now and really recharge that singularity power. And we will gain more of these singularity powers. Right now I've only got Plasma Shockwave 1, but this will upgrade and I will get more of these singularity powers as we continue in the game. And for Romulan character, or Reman character, or Romulan Faction, they are a very powerful part of playing this faction. The Romulan starships have that feature. Also got attack pattern Alpha 1 finally, so that's going to help us too for space. But it sounds like on this one we may be going to ground.
The Tal Shiar are approaching Cretaris, and they've already engaged a group of Reman vessels in orbit. The Remans are sending out a general distress call. We have to help them.
Put them on screen. The Tal Shiar are approaching. Hell, yeah. The Remans are sending out. Yeah, I said that. Hail the Remans.
We're under attack.
Commander Key of Decimus. To any vessels, there have been an unprovoked assault on our colony by static Shiar agents. They've attacked and we are suffering heavy. Please send your sentence. End a channel. Open a channel.
The Decimus is too heavily damaged. They can't respond to our hails. They won't last much longer if we don't help them.
Well, let's go help them then. We'll use my attack pattern Alpha when we get there, and that will give us a boost 2 energy weapon damage. Let's get there a little faster. Look at that, much better. Again, we are on advanced difficulty. That was easy enough. We got 3 groups to destroy, though. Let's go to the next one. Now I've got 2 minutes before I can use Alpha again. And now we got a bigger group here. I should have waited, I guess. I keep getting hit by something called Disruptor Nanite Cloud. I guess it's one of the Romulan ships that are doing that to me. I guess they have that ability. Interesting. Okay, now I can use my Alpha on this Mogai. And I am close to my plasma thing too. Seems like I got some help.
Nemesis is nearby and it needs our help. You're losing structural integrity.
Nice. That was really cool. That was a good fight right there. Had help from my friends. Contact the Decimus.
We need your help.
Thank you for your assistance. We're continuing emergency repairs, but most of our major systems are offline. The Tal Shiar sent detachments to the surface, and our colony is not responding to hails. With our transporters down and shuttle bay damaged, I cannot send a security team to investigate. The Tal Shiar have never been so bold. They plan to destroy your colony. How can you be so certain? It doesn't make sense. They've left us alone for years. What would they gain by destroying our home? We keep to ourselves and we do not challenge the Tal Shiar.
With all due respect, we've seen this before. The Tal Shiar destroyed our colony on Virenat without warning. If we don't get your people off Cretaris immediately, they'll be defenseless when the invasion force arrives.
Tovan is telling the truth. Invasion force, we aren't in any position to begin an evacuation. The head of our fleet, Obasek, and most of our ships are on maneuvers out of the system. They can't possibly return in time. Until we re-establish communication with the colony, our priority must be to protect the people on the surface.
Find Zeden. He will help you.
He resides near the communication tower on the outskirts of the colony. If we re-establish communication, then we can formulate a plan. Alright, we'll go find Zeden. Now we get to go to the surface with all my bridge officers. It looks like I only get to take 2, but we will definitely take 3 of 4 in Tovan Kev, because they are the best ones right now, best equipped.
Find Zeden.
Zeden is to the northwest near a force field. If planetary communications are disabled, you'll need his help to bring the transmitter back online. We'll do our best to keep more Tal Shiar from beaming down, but I can't promise we'll be able to stop them. Acknowledged. Okay, I've got my target optics, and I can't wait to use my Riemann power that I have, my mind power. Looking forward to that. want to try it out. I've never used it before. It's the first time. But let's not use it on a drone. Let's wait and use it on actual people. Look at that. That's pretty powerful right there. I'm taking these things out with just a couple of shots. So that is not very difficult. I do have the difficulty on advanced, but I've got to say so far this has not been very difficult. But we are just talking about the first couple of missions of the game. I'm sure it will get more difficult. They have to start you off easy because they have to assume you've never played the game before, and etc., etc. And you probably would not be as well equipped as I am, even though I'm really not that well equipped. I mean, I just have like standard stuff on, except for my chronodynamic armor. I gotta make sure to pick up loot. This guy's still standing. Oh, that's Zidane.
Thank you, stranger.
I don't understand why this is happening. You're obviously not with the Tal Shiar. Why are you here, and what do you want? Commander Kai sent us to help you. Commander Kai? Good. Follow me and then explain what's going on. We should get inside the security field before more Tal Shiar arrive. Okay.
Follow me.
Following. Father, I'm glad you are safe. Now, tell us what's happened.
We need to know more.
It's clear that our colony is under attack, but why are the Tal Shiar doing this? Why attack Cretaris? What are they after? It's an invasion. They're taking Cretaris.
There's no reason for the Tal Shiar to attack Cretaris.
We've been an established colony for over 23 years. We were given permission to settle here by Denatra. Why would the Tal Shiar attack a colony of their own people? They didn't give a reason when they destroyed our colony on Virinat.
So the rumors are true.
I told you, Father, the Tal Shiar have declared war on our people. They're going to kill us. They seem more interested in abducting people.
It doesn't make any sense.
We aren't a threat to the Tal Shiar. Why do they have to, what do they have to gain? They can't do this without anyone noticing. Worry about that later. We need to evacuate now.
Evacuate? We must inform the council.
Who is going to listen to my order to evacuate? Obasek isn't here. He left Kai in charge. Why doesn't he give the order to evacuate? The Tal Shiar knocked out his communications.
We need to find Slamek.
When we couldn't reach anyone, Slamek said he was going to check on the transmitter. He hasn't come back yet. We should find him and see if we can get communications back online. Is there any other way to warn the rest of the colony? Without the transmitter, we'll have to start contacting colonists individually. The word will spread, but it will take some time. Obviously something is going on, but I'm not the one to order an evacuation. The fleet or the council should make that determination. Start contacting everyone you can. We'll check on the transmitter.
I'm going with you.
You'll need help. If you're going out to the transmitter, I'm going with you. Maybe we can find Slamek there. Sure.
Varel, you should stay here. Let these people handle this.
We don't know the whole story yet. We need more information. We need to know what the Tal Shiar want. At least stay behind the security field until we hear from the council. Either way, we need to go.
Don't worry. I can handle myself.
Father, you can see what the Tal Shiar have done. They need my help to get the transmitter working again. We'll take some weapons and armor before we leave. Don't worry, I can handle myself. Ooh, armor. I like the sound of that. Take weapon and armor. Yes, I got. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, now that's cool. A nice drop of armor here. Yeah, I'm familiar. Okay, let's see what we can do with stuff. Obviously, I'm going to keep the chronodynamic on myself. Also going to keep my shield. As far as weapons go, I've got a plasma full auto rifle or a pulse wave. Actually, I'm going to keep the pistol for now. It's a split beam. I actually like the split beam a lot. So let's use these things on some of my other bridge officers. 3 of 4. You have a Mark 1. We can upgrade you to an uncommon Mark 1. Energy dampening. That's good. And you've got a shield. And you've got... Pulse wave or an auto rifle. Full auto rifle. I don't know. I kind of like the plasma beam pistol split beam that you have. Even though it's standard issue. It's still Mark 1. Well, standard issue. I don't know. I don't want phaser, really. I think I'm going to keep you just how you are for right now. I'll upgrade you later. It's only Mark 1, so there'll be upgrades later. Toven, you also are good to go for right now. There's really nothing to upgrade on you. You've already got a Mark 2 armor, and you've got a shield, and you've got that, so you're good. Satcher, you're not even with me on the ground, but you could stand some upgrades. Let's give you an armor, an uncommon 1 armor. You need that. And let's go ahead and upgrade your weapon. Let's give you the full auto rifle. How about that? So now when you are on the ground with me, you will be useful. And that's all I got right now, so that's good. It's good for now. Okay. Go to transmitter. I kind of want to take out each group I can along the way because I need the loot. I can benefit from this loot, if nothing else, to sell it and get some energy credits going. Ooh, that thing really explodes. Holy crap, I blew up the shuttle. Didn't mean to do that.
We're gonna need a new plan.
Yeah, sorry about that. I didn't think the thing would blow up. Controls have been damaged. Slamek, you're alive.
Leave me alone.
Varel, you found me before those things did. I tried to repair the transmitter, but it was pointless. As you can see, the controls are completely destroyed, but it looks like you found some new friends. Can we bypass the transmitter controls? Didn't you hear me? The controllers are destroyed. The transmitter is worthless. Yes, I heard you. Slamek, you're not helping. What if we set up a bypass relay? If it works, we might be able to control the transmitter dish from Zayden's shuttle or even our secondary console at home. We could also try my tricorder. It's possible, but I don't think it would work. We need to do something.
I have an idea.
Slamek, try to set up a bypass relay for the controls. If you can get it working, then we'll head back to my father and see if we can access the transmitter from there. We will cover you. Ooh, good, okay. Take that. Yeah, I like the split beam a lot. The split beam really helps with multiple enemies. That does not look good.
I told you it probably wouldn't work.
Let me try to contact key. Static. That's not a good sign.
We should head back.
Okay, agreed. Everyone
Look
follow
up.
me.
We gotta get out of here now.
And there it comes. Okay. Yep, let's get back. That is so eerie.
We don't know. It attacked our colony on Viranet. Believe it or not, that's what we're trying to do.
Were you able to repair the primary transmitter?
I set up a portable transmitter relay and gathered as many neighbors as I could, and I'm glad you found Slomic. We need to evacuate immediately.
I'm not going to argue.
Our security field is down and the Tal Shiar are attacking the colony. Hopefully everyone who hasn't already heard the message will realize what's happening and evacuate. There are more people on the outskirts of town. If I can get to them in the shuttle, I may be able to get them to safety. We can beam everyone here up to our ship.
Understood. Please, take Varel with you.
I'll take Slomic with me to help scan for survivors. We'll rendezvous in orbit.
Father, I should go with you.
It took me weeks to repair the shuttle's drive system. If something goes wrong, you'll need me there.
You'll be safer on their ship.
Slomic can help me if we run into trouble. I'll broadcast the coordinates to every shuttle within range once we're in the air. Now go, we need to look for survivors. Okay, I guess we're going up. You know what I just realized? I forgot to use my mind control. I wanted to use the Riemann mind ability. But I need a person to use it on. I've always wanted to try it out. Where am I supposed to go? Oh, it took off without me.
Enemy targets on sensor.
I'm looking to see if there's any people that I can use this ability on. I really want to try it, but
We can live without fear.
all I see is drones. Sir, the Riemann civilians are safely on board. If you've done everything you can down there, we can use your help back up here. More Tal Shiar ships are entering the system by the minute, and I don't think the Decimus can hold off for long. Oh well, I guess we'll use it in the next mission.
The Decimus has engaged the Tal Shiar and is forming a wedge so we can get the shuttles to the beacon. The shuttles will be relying on us for protection. Without our help, they'll never make it out of here. Zeden's shuttle was one of the ones that made it to the ship. He's hailing us.
We're in position.
And ready to make a run for the beacon. Is my daughter safe? She's aboard. She'll be safe.
I'm making myself useful.
The singularity core on this ship is practically an antique. I'm keeping an eye on the power levels to make sure we don't blow apart in combat. Well, thank you. Don't forget to put all the shuttle's power into the shields.
Don't worry, my child.
It was the first thing Slomic did. Tell the lieutenant that when we reach the beacon, we'll await the signal to warp to the rendezvous point. Once we're all safe, you can transfer back to the shuttle. Okie dokie. Defeat the warbirds. like this battle. It's a nice little big battle here. And our ship is doing very well. Again, we are on advanced difficulty. Very nice. It's probably the biggest battle we've had so far in the game. You know, second mission in, but biggest battle. That's pretty cool. I like the storyline of the Romulan storyline. It's going, I mean, it's like total action from the beginning, you know, right from the beginning. And we got a big ship here. We're reading an unknown ship near the beacon. It appears to be a battleship. If it attacks, our ships will be completely outmatched. Are you able to scan the vessel to determine its armaments? No, but we've seen similar ships before. They're emitting some sort of passive scanning field. We cannot get a weapon lock, and our singularity core power levels are fluctuating.
I have an idea.
I'm noticing the same power level variations. The field is definitely emanating from the enemy vessel. If I tap into the beacon's controls, I may be able to send a high-frequency proton burst that should disrupt the field long enough to get a weapons lock. Alright, fire the burst on my mark. Trigger the burst.
Proton burst.
Where did it go? Oh, it jumped.
It's not exactly easy, but it keeps jumping around.
There we go. We took it down. That wasn't too bad. Of course, we had the help of a lot of other ships, too. On our own, that probably would have been difficult. There is no response. Is it in? Slamek?
They've taken everyone.
I've scanned the shuttle, sir. They've taken everyone. Everyone, even my... How? Did we miss something? Logs showed that a cruiser warped in during the fight with the battleship, stayed at long range, and then decloaked briefly. They warped away less than a minute later. They must have taken the colonists from the shuttles while we were in combat. I'm sorry, Viril.
We must go after them.
We need to track their trajectory and follow them. They could still be alive, and we can catch up if we hurry. Tovan, do we have any data on their heading?
Nothing. There was too much interference from the battleship. I wish I had better news, but we have more pressing matters. The Decimus is hailing us, and we need to get out of this system while we still can.
Omega, we're aware of the situation, but we have to set a course for the rendezvous point immediately. There are other Remans there who will need our protection. After we regroup, we will have time to fully understand what has happened here and to mourn our losses. Join Tan's fleet. We're stronger together. We appreciate the offer, but that isn't my call to make. I'll relay your offer to Obasek and the rest of the fleet, but for now I think it would be best if we go our separate ways. When we understand more about what the Tal Shiar are after, perhaps that will change. Thank you for your help. I know you tried your best. Good luck.
I'm coming with you.
I keep wanting to read his name as Captain Kitty for some reason. Captain Kitty Cat. I don't need anyone's permission. I'm coming with you, and we're going to find my father. In the meantime, if you expect to keep a ship this old from blowing apart at the seams, you're going to need an engineer. Good thing I'm here. Fine, welcome aboard.
I think we've done everything we can here. We should report what happened to Tamer. We can leave whenever you're ready.
Even though it's not an old ship. You can still join me, but yeah, it's not an old ship. So far, I haven't really had a lot of options as my character roleplay to, you know, be, quote, evil or, you know, make myself look mean or whatever.
Our allies.
But Like I said, this game really doesn't have a lot of player choice. No matter what you choose, doesn't really change the outcome of anything. It's more of a role-playing thing, and right now I just kind of have to go with what the game gives me and go with the flow, because I don't have an option and I need to get through it. Otherwise, you just end up not playing anything. Hail.
Counting on you.
See, while we will reach out to the Remans, but it will be difficult to get over centuries of mistrust and abuse. Perhaps if this Obisek is willing to speak to us directly, it might make a difference. I know you did your best to help them, and that the attack could not have been anticipated. I'm very concerned about this sabotage you reported, however, and that the culprit was never found. The Remans may very well have a Tal Shiar operative in their midst. Yeah, they might. We will not win every battle, but we will win the war. Count on that. Alright, well, I'm getting an RCS, an Impulse Engine 2, I'm getting Viril.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
And just like the last mission, playing this one allowed us to go up an entire grade here, and we are now Lieutenant 8. So that means playing the next mission will make us Lieutenant 9. We're going up really fast here. And before you know it, well, just a couple of missions will already be level 10. Alright, so we're going to get Viril. She is an engineering officer. We need one, so we'll go ahead and take her and use her, obviously. We'll not do Gesco Blues yet. We'll do that next. But I will do some upgrades here. Obviously,
I'm not afraid of the top.
Obviously, we've got the ability now to have a new impulse engine. So we've got a Mark II with speed. That's really going to help. And we got an RCS, but I don't really need it. I turn so fast anyway. Plus, for some reason, it won't let me equip it. Oh, because it's an engineering console, and I only have one engineering console. I don't need the RCS. So it is a rare. I could actually get some energy credits from this, and I'd rather sell it for energy credits. I don't need mines. This is a resilient shield. I'm fine with the regular standard shield that I have, actually. I don't need a resilient shield. And everything else is stuff I already had or whatever. So I can sell all this, which I will do off camera, and get some energy credits, because I've only got 32 right now. Do have a little bit of dilithium, though, so that's starting to build up. What else? Yeah, we got another skill. Some more skill points. So I'm going to go into projectile weapon, start adding to that. We'll add 3 to that, so that way my energy weapon and projectile weapon will be maxed out in terms of power level at a given rank. So that's what I got. I am going to go back to the flotilla now, because before we do the next mission, I do want to sell those things. And then just look over everything and make sure everything is set for the next mission. Should be. There really shouldn't be much to do. Just a couple of things to note, even though we are only 2 missions into the game. Number 1, so far advanced difficulty has not seemed very hard for me at all. It is more difficult than normal, but it's still very easy. I don't know if that's just because I'm skilled at the game and I know what to expect, or if it's because I have some upgrades that maybe you normally wouldn't have. But so far, at this level of the game, advanced is very easy. But again, like I said, they want to start you off easy in the game anyway, because they can't really start you off real hard, because you may be new to the game and not know how to play it. So I can see the first several missions being very easy to do, and then building up over time. I am still going to keep it on advanced, though. We're not going to go to elite. Elite really adds a lot more to being really hard. Plus, you definitely have to heal your injuries, because you take injuries with everything, space and ground. And I really don't want to go that route just yet. I think advanced is going to be good enough, and it will be harder as we play more into the game. But I'm just noting that right now, at the beginning of the game, seems pretty easy even on advanced. Didn't get to use the Riemann Mind ability. Have been looking forward to trying that out, but hopefully I'll get the opportunity next time and remember to do that. Otherwise, there's really not much to report. We are Lieutenant 8, and we are working our way to Lieutenant 10 so that we can get the next upgrade of ship and just keep upgrading ourselves as we go along. That's pretty much it. Oh, let's add our engineering character. We have Varil, and she has emergency power to shields. Also add her here for my ground. So I need to remember to add the icon here on the hotbar when I'm in space, and we will get a shield, an emergency power to shield in space. So that's something that can come in handy, especially on a ship like this. So now all of my bridge officer powers are maxed out. I've got the max level that I can have on everything. And I've got everybody filled out on ground. Everybody here is going to be my ground bridge officers. I got 3 of 4, Tov and Kev, Satra and Varil. So I'm all set really now with a full suite of ground characters and space power characters. So already at Lieutenant 8 I am well packed. So there you go. That was Cretaris, and next one is going to be Gasco Blues. So thank you all for watching, and stay tuned for the next one.